Hello everybody, a warm welcome to my beauty salon. I'm going to talk to you today about makeup that makes all the difference. So those moments in a makeup when you put something on that just pushes your makeup up several notches, I think. I've done some basic stuff to my face, the stuff that I think, really helps but doesn't make all the difference. And I'm going to now look at my face, my eyes and my lips and say, okay, which are the products that are exceptionally good at contributing something to the face. I've applied already a primer and I've also put on foundation base 02 continuous cover foundation. I've mixed it with a little bit of Beauty Balm 01, partly because we're now in June and it's summertime, and I like the lightness that gives me and a little bit of extra colour on my face from the Beauty Balm. So I've done that and nothing else. And now I'm going to look at my face and say, what does it now need to make all the difference? Well, for me, and this is really because my skin tone is very uneven, I find that our base 02 cover to cover conceal is the thing that really does make all the difference. So why do I need it? I've got lots of blueness around here. Look at how very discoloured that area is, and the sort of eye bags bit that I've got. I've got a couple of age spots, and then I've got this sort of, the bottom of my chin is always slightly blue looking. I don't know why. I've also got a patch here that doesn't take the base as evenly as the rest of my face. I think older skin gets very patchy, gets dry patches, it gets scaly patches, and although I exfoliate fairly regularly, sometimes there are these areas of my skin that I've got to know really well and they just don't perform like the rest of it. So what do I do with this? Using my number 4 brush and our lovely creamy concealer, I'm now just going to use this to camouflage those bits more effectively than they have been with the base. So this is going to really reduce that blueness and the effect of my eye bags. Now I'm going to do the age spots, that base of my chin. I usually put a little bit along there. And then this patch here and around my nose, like that, and slightly down onto my marionette lines. So again, this is all about just continuing that fantastic thing that my base has started of helping my skin to look more even. So having done that, the next thing is just to press that with the warmth of my fingers into my skin so that it's fully combined. Nobody wants to be able to see these patches when they look at you, and this is all you need to do. It doesn't take long, it really doesn't. And then the finishing touch of that is some translucent powder. So that's this, and I'm going to use this brush, which is one of our brush number 7s that I keep specifically for that purpose. And I'm just going to dot the translucent powder all over. So there we go. And I think that's done. So that's my makes all the difference first bit. And the second make all the difference to my face is blusher. I'm going to apply blusher now because this will literally bring my face to life. So I'm going to go from the centre of my eye, find my cheekbone, and I'm going to start the dotting of that there, and then I'm going to pull it whizzing up level with my eye at my hairline like that. So my make all the difference there, concealer and blusher, and now my face I think is pretty much as good as I can get it using my makeup. I've unified my skin tone, I've given myself a nice healthy blush, and now I'm going to go on to my eyes and makes all the difference. So let's start with brows. I've said this before, I'll say it again, it can do with repeating, but I've basically on my eyes so far just put some eye primer on top of which I put some cream eyeshadow, and I've used that definition into my socket line with aubergine. So it's a colour I love, and it's going to go, it goes really nicely with this this top that I've got on, and obviously my jewellery, because I've gone a bit sort of purpley today. So grooming first, then shaking them up, and then I'm going to just stroke those onto my eyebrows. Giving definition to your eyebrows lends a huge amount to your face in terms of framing, and also, of course, framing your eyes. So it's a really, we love, when we look at a face, we like beauty, beauty, proportion and symmetry, and you can increase the beauty, symmetry and proportion of a face very easily when you are adding colour and definition to the eyebrows. That immediately adds to the sense of proportion and symmetry in a face. There we go. I think that's enough. And I'm just going to take that, check in the mirror, have a look. It's a little bit strong on this side, so I'm going to use my brush. This comes as a set with the brush, just to even that up and make sure that it's now nicely balanced. So, quick look in the mirror, and I think we're good there. So, absolutely makes a difference. My goodness, what a difference that makes. Now, my next make a difference to the eyes is a lash line. And I really do think that eyes look naked and weird without some kind of lash line. If you look at my eyes, okay, they look all right. But as soon as I put definition along this eye, well, I'll do it so that you can compare it with the other eye, you're going to see how fantastic that effect that is, and what a big difference it is. So I'm going to use my wedge brush, and I'm using Midnight Blue, a nice dark shadow. Now, why am I doing this? Because I think that gel eyeliners and kohl pencils and stuff, they tend to drag along the bumpy, crepey skin of an older eyelid in a way that just doesn't work anymore. I used to do it, get very frustrated with it, hate the effect. Especially gel eyeliners. My goodness, they're so hard to get sharp and crisp because we haven't got smooth, wonderful eyelids like we did when we were younger. But so what? Hey, we can adapt. And if you adapt in the right way, which is kind of what I feel Look Fabulous makeup is all about, we've just slightly changed formulations, made some adaptations to the products so that they're particularly flattering when you're older, creating a nice soft effect, a nice subtle effect, but also giving the kind of coverage that you need. Have a look now, this eye, look at the difference. It's unbelievable. And that's what I'm talking about. Makes an incredible difference. Now let me do the other eye. And my final, my goodness, what a difference. A desert island essential for me, as far as I'm concerned, is mascara. So wiggle up and so on. And if I was on a desert island, I'd want 3 things and a pillow. But 3 things for my body and face. I'd like a gallon of moisturiser, and I would slather that literally all over my body and my face to protect it. And I would then want mascara, because the one thing that you can do with your eyes to make a massive difference is put mascara on. And then I'd want lipstick, because I could double that with blusher. I could use the lipstick as a blusher and a lipstick. Now I'm going to finish touches with makes all the difference to the lips. The very first product that I requested when I was putting together the Look Fabulous Forever range was a lip primer, because I was sick and tired of feathering and bleeding of the colour into the lines around my mouth. It offended me deeply, because I was finding it hard to be able to wear red lipstick, and I've always loved good coloured, definite lipsticks. Remember, you put it around the outside edges, and I always use my finger just to rub it in like that. And now I'm going to use a Q-tip just to take the residue off my lips so that my lipstick can be applied. You're not wiping it off, you're just taking it off your lips. You don't want it on your lips, you want it on the edges of your lips. Look, it's got that thing on the end to show you the colour. Don't you think that's pretty? Just gorgeous. So, makes all the difference. Lipstick lights the whole face up. So I've shared with you my secrets of what I think those products are that really do go the extra mile, lift your makeup up several notches when you apply them, and really do make a difference to how good your makeup looks.